Hey guys, so this week on Five Awesome Star Kids, the challenge is to kind of show you guys, like, do a tutorial of something. So the tutorial that I'm going to do for you guys today is how to knit a scarf. I made a whole scarf except my dad has it, so I can't really give it to you right now, show it to you right now. But this is the one I'm looking. It's crinkled up at the top, so you can't really see the full effect. But the one I'm working on currently. So let's go. First, what you're gonna do, going to want to do, is cast on to your knitting needles. You pick one of them because you're only gonna need one for right now, and you're going to make I don't know if it's called a slip knot. You go like this. I don't know if you can see that. Go like this. And then it doesn't have to necessarily have the string be as long, because you're not really need that. But then you're going to cast on, and casting on, some people think it's very frightening. It's really very easy. You like this. You take your thumb, you wrap it around. Instead of going like this, you go like this, and then you push this off your thumb and onto the needle, for as many as you want. For time's sake, I'm not going to do as many as I usually would, which might be like 15 or 18 depending on the design or whatever. But for now, I'm just going to do these. See, there you go. That's what you cast it on. And now you're going to learn to knit. This is where your other needle comes in, obviously. You're going to go like this. I'm going to do it really slowly, and then so you guys can see it. You're going to go like this. Oh, off camera. So since the needle is like this, you take your needle, the other one, and put it in like this, and put it behind the needle, so it's like this. I'm like a really bad explainer. The needle that doesn't have the stitches on it should be through the loop and behind. In the camera, it looks like it's in front, but when you're looking at it, this one right here should be behind. And then you're going to do this. You're going to pull this like this and go like this. And pull the needle through and up and over. And then you just did your first stitch. It gets easier, I think, at least, like, you know, as you go on. I mean, it depends on the knitting needles. Like, I'll show you in a second. My bamboo ones they're not actual bamboo. That's just what they're called, I guess. But I think the bigger they are, the easier they are, and the bigger the stitches, I guess, the bigger the design is. But actually, I have this yarn because I'm going to be making a Gryffindor scarf sometime, whenever I get around to it. And then, okay, so when you're going to finish up this row, this is where I had trouble before. My first couple scarves I had to like throw away because they were bothering me so much, because they would get out of shape. What I suggest you do, I'm just kind of doing the same thing over and over again here, nothing new. And then you get to the last one, do the same exact thing. You push it through, behind that, pull up, go over, pull down. Now all your stitches are on here, and you have your first row. See? It's a little baby scarf. It could be like for a mouse, like in Dinner for Schmucks. Anyway, so I'm done with this. And then if you mess up or do whatever, you can just like pull it off. See? Normal gun. Okay, not so sorry, we don't waste yarn. This yarn is actually, like, you can't really see it in the camera, but it's burgundy, and this is gold. This, it looks like yellow, but it's gold. And it's gonna look like Gryffindor scarf when I make. So there are all types of oh, they're here. Okay. Yarn. I mean, yeah, definitely yarn, but there are all kinds of knitting needles. There's these. I really like these. I really suggest these if you're, sorry my face is getting cut off, it's easier to show you guys. If you're just learning, kind of like I am, I'm still learning, but I know, I mean, a little more than I did, you know, previously. These are really good. These are very, very great. Okay, well, I'm getting low on time, but okay. So that's Friday. Today is Friday. Next week's challenge, and it's really long. Next week's challenge is to kind of just tell us like how Harry Potter has affected your life. So, like your Harry Potter story, how you found Harry Potter, you know, how it affected your life. Because I know for me, it's had a big impact, and for every, you know, all you fellow girls, it's had a big impact too. So, peace out.